Pictures of the upcoming LEGO Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantum Realm Explorers set surfaced yesterday, and I've got to say, this set looked really cool at first glance, but then I took a look at the minifigures of the two main characters and was definitely pretty disappointed. But really quick, before we get started, massive thank you to xclone Studios over on Patreon for donating $50 in the first week of me being on the platform. That helps so much, you have no idea. But I just want to say how awesome the actual vehicle is. The build included with this set looks really fantastic. I absolutely love the design, and obviously this being the vehicle that Scott or Hope will be using in the movie to explore the quantum realm, features all kinds of detail. I love the engines and the barrels used, the piping, the stickers, the seamless integration of the stud shooters. This just looks like a really cool little build, and also the little mechanical arms. It just looks really cool. And also the new main villain, Ghost, looks like another really great minifigure. You can see she's also got some excellent design work going on here, especially on the torso and the face. She even has a double-sided head, and you can see if you rotate it, it is revealed that it is actually the character's face, which I think is definitely pretty cool. So the vehicle and the main villain, the minifigure of her, both of those elements look awesome. It's just Ant-Man and the Wasp, the two main characters themselves, that have been really, if you ask me, neglected here, because while I understand to a degree repurposing the Ant-Man helmet LEGO has already been using since 2015, I just really think an update is long overdue, considering this helmet was already inaccurate from day one. Because while in the comics usually the only part of Ant-Man's head that was exposed was obviously his mouth, that was not the case in the movie. His entire face is exposed when retracting the majority of the front of the helmet, so this entire helmet should really have been scrapped at this point, but LEGO has continued to use it even now in the year 2018 for the follow-up movie. But I do have to commend LEGO on the torso design, the leg printing, and what looks like a brand new Scott Lang face. We can't really see it too closely here, but it looks like it should be pretty cool. So hey, at least the printing is sufficient, I guess. But I would say the most disappointing part of the Ant-Man and the Wasp set is Wasp herself, because I was so excited to one day see what this minifigure would look like, especially after the post-credit scene of the first Ant-Man movie, and now here we are, again in the year 2018, and LEGO has just simply repurposed another Invincible Iron Man helmet like they did on the Vulture and the Tron Legacy set. Both of those instances, it actually worked, but here, it doesn't. This is really bad. The helmet should not be round. The helmet has antennas and it's just simply not shaped this way. And then to just print on a flat design is just insult to injury. This just looks really bad. And the wings themselves are even more disappointing because LEGO decided to use fairy wings as opposed to something along the lines of the wings used for the Parademons and the Justice League sets, where LEGO actually printed the design onto some clear plastic where you could then remove them from the sheet and then attach them to the actual neck brace. And as a result, you had a lot more detail and they just looked really great. However, for whatever reason, Hope Van Dyne here did not receive the same treatment, and I think it is such a shame because I expected so much more from this minifigure. But that's actually the entire set. That covers the majority of it. I mean, the Ghost minifigure has like this serum, this vial or something. I have no idea what it does or how it relates to the plot. I only watched the most recent trailer once. However, I am still mostly excited for this set. The build, the printing on Scott and the Ghost minifigure still do look really cool, despite how god-awful I think the Wasp minifigure is. Even despite her also having a really great print on the torso, she's lacking leg printing, and it's just really a shame because I genuinely would like to understand why this continues to happen, why what seems to be this lack of effort continues to persist in the LEGO Marvel Superheroes line, because you look at minifigures from movies like Solo: A Star Wars Story, side characters getting all the printing they need and new pieces and helmets and everything in between to make those minifigures top quality. Meanwhile, two lead characters of a massive blockbuster superhero movie coming out after Infinity War, for whatever reason, do not receive the same treatment. And so, if somebody over at LEGO could finally just explain why this stuff continues to happen in the year 2018 would be really fantastic, because I'm pretty sure at this point this is not just due to concept art, and it is more than likely due to LEGO cutting corners for whatever reason. And again, because minifigures of side characters in sets for movies like Solo: A Star Wars Story get all kinds of new pieces and whatever kind of printing they need, it's just really confusing why Ant-Man and the Wasp, two lead characters of a massive movie like this are not afforded the same kind of quality. So anyway, I think I've said everything I've wanted to say about this set. I will absolutely be reviewing it when it drops to basically repeat everything that I have said here, just while actually holding the set physically. But that is pretty much all I have to say about the upcoming Ant-Man and the Wasp set. It is halfway decent, but mostly disappointing. So if you enjoyed this rant, then be sure to let me know by dropping this video a like below if you care. And you can also check out Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, along with my newly launched website, mgfcustoms.com. I'm going to be posting Killmonger and Okoye and my own custom Ant-Man and the Wasp minifigures when I do make them over the course of the next couple months. And you'll see all of that over there now, living in a life post-Infinity War. And consider checking out my newly launched Patreon page as well. I've been posting some really awesome exclusive content over there, like behind the scenes photos and updates on new minifigures, my roadmap for all the custom minifigures that I've got planned right now or that I'm considering, and so many other really cool things that are available through various different tiers. So yeah, it's totally optional, but it's a thing that exists. So on that note, that is it for this video. Thank you so much for sticking around, and I will catch you on the flip side. All right, bye-bye.